Hi, everybody. So, what I wanted to do today is do a rundown on what it means to do Google search when looking to see how much it costs to put a septic system in the state of Arizona. So, what I typed into Google was septic system cost Arizona. Okay. And down here below, it tells me in Arizona, installing a new septic tank can cost between $5,000 and $20,000. Cost depends on several factors, including that's a pretty big ballpark. The size, material, soil, different types of systems. Let's break this down. The size. Google says the tank size is often based upon the number of the bedrooms of the home. That's correct. For example, a 3-bedroom home usually needs a 1,250-gallon tank. Not correct. That's actually a 1,000-gallon tank, which costs around $1,200 to $1,800. I need you to understand that price that they're telling you there, that's less than what I actually have to pay for the tank before I factor in labor and equipment to put it in. So their pricing is way off. Materials. The material of the tank is typically concrete, they say, and it costs between $700 and $2,000. Little low. And then it talks about having an average lifespan of 20 to 30 years. I've seen septic systems from the late 50s and 60s that have a badass tank in them still that are still working perfectly fine. I've seen stuff from the early 2000s. We just inspected one this week that was falling apart because no one took care of it. So it truly depends on how well you are maintaining that system, how often you open it up, how often it's being pumped properly. Plastic tanks, they say, are the cheapest option, costing between $500 and $2,500. Plastic tanks are no longer the cheaper option. Before COVID, yeah, they were about $1,000 cheaper than concrete. After COVID, they're more expensive than concrete. If you can, at any point in time, use concrete over the plastic or polyethylene tanks always. Soil and condition of the soil on your property. That is true. Whether it's an easy dig or a hard dig, or if it's going to require a advanced treatment system based upon ground conditions, that determines how expensive and also how large the septic system is going to be, meaning the disposal fill. Now it'll continue to talk in here about system types, conventional, anaerobic, alternative, engineered systems. Everything's outlined here with some pricing. The pricing on this from Google is actually lower than what it actually is my cost as a contractor. So I want you to continue to scroll, which most people don't get this far, and then it says other factors that could and can impact the cost of the septic system, including labor, site prep, permits, inspections, testing, interest on a loan if you get one, or landscaping. That is very true. So many times when we do Google searches, we see what the pricing is here and we think, wow, Google said it was $5,000. Why are you charging me $12,000? Because Google didn't take into account what permits cost, the time it does to do the permits, the engineering behind it, the system design, and the labor and excavation to put it in. So I just want to bring this to your attention. If you have any questions about septic system installation, don't hesitate to give Priority Pumping a call. We can help walk you through the entire thing and actually give you a real price after we've done our research. We don't offer ballpark prices for septic installs or replacements over the phone because there are too many factors that go into it. We do come out for a free site walk. We will also spend a day or two gathering information about soil conditions and how much space you have if you're replacing a system and what size the system needs to be if the home has been added on to. So your patience is super appreciative, and then you will actually have a real estimate in hand you can be confident can be installed at your house. Thanks for listening.